In the last video, we spoke about bed throughput and how it determines how efficiently a hospital functions. But today, I want to clarify something very important because this is where most doctors get confused. We often hear three terms: bed occupancy, bed turnover, and bed throughput. They sound similar, but they are very different. Let me start with a simple question. If a hospital has very high bed occupancy, does it mean the hospital is doing well? Most people will say yes, but the correct answer is not necessarily. Bed occupancy simply tells you how full your hospital is. It answers one question: are the beds occupied? But it does not tell you how efficiently patients are moving. In fact, very high occupancy can sometimes mean a problem. It could mean discharges are delayed, beds are blocked, patients are staying longer than needed. So occupancy alone can be misleading. Now let's look at bed turnover. This tells you how many patients used each bed over a period of time. In simple terms, it measures how often a bed gets reused. So if one bed is used by 4 patients in a month, the turnover is 4. This is better than occupancy because it shows movement. But even this is not enough, because turnover does not tell you how smooth or efficient that movement is. A bed may turn over multiple times, but if discharges are delayed and admissions are waiting, the system is still inefficient. And that brings us to the most important concept: bed throughput. Throughput asks a different question. Not just are beds full or how often are they used, but how efficiently is the hospital converting beds into patient care. Throughput reflects discharge timing, admission speed, bed visibility, coordination between departments. It brings everything together. Let me give you a simple comparison. Bed occupancy asks, are we full? Bed turnover asks, how many patients used each bed? Bed throughput asks, how well are we using our beds? And that difference is very important. Let me give you a real-world example. 2 hospitals, both have 100 beds. Hospital A has 90% occupancy. Hospital B has 80% occupancy. Most people will assume Hospital A is doing better. But let's look deeper. Hospital A has long stays, delayed discharges, and patients waiting in the emergency department. Hospital B has faster discharges, better coordination, and more patients moving through the system. So even with lower occupancy, Hospital B is actually treating more patients. That is the power of throughput. Now let me bring this back to you as a doctor. You might think these are administrative numbers, but they are not. Every time you delay a discharge, every time documentation is postponed, every time decisions are delayed, you are affecting throughput. And when throughput is affected, the entire hospital feels it. Emergency gets crowded, patients get frustrated, staff gets stressed, and growth slows down. So the next time you hear these terms, remember this simple hierarchy. Occupancy tells you how full you are. Turnover tells you how often beds are used. Throughput tells you how well your hospital is actually functioning. And if you want to improve your hospital, don't just look at how many beds you have. Look at how well you are using them. Final line. A full hospital may look successful, but an efficient hospital is what truly delivers care.